Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the visitors' sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys hoping to give their fans one last gift here on Christmas night. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. At the 32-yard line. For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week: 15 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Pittsburgh. Up the middle, Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You talk about this Miami defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And not much room to speak of. They get about 3 up to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Cunningham to throw. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. So from the 37, here's second down and 8.
Here we go.
Now Cunningham. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Cunningham looking to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 8.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Tua. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You're right here.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Steelers nothing.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
The end result, 21 yards.
That's good.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Here's Cunningham. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? The first down carry here for Johnson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Dolphins' 33-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Cunningham. And that's going to be incomplete. The too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And, Charles, no two ways around it. Anytime you get the current number 1 and number 2 seeds in the AFC playing each other this late in a season, it's a big game.
It is definitely a big game, and not just for seeding and placement and such, but for trying to establish yourself as a team to beat. You want everyone else in the league to look at you and say, boy, it's going to be tough to knock those guys off.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Right back to Achan on 2nd down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Newton. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to. They'll run for it with Achan. The 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achan, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead.
And here on 3rd down, your number 1 goal, don't be a hero, just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Steelers 3. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Play fake. Now Cunningham. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd down. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Now Cunningham. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Dolphins offense in their back getting set for this next possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
All right, come on. 21, 18.
Tua going to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Open man, that's Henry. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Tua on fourth down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Off play action, it's Cunningham. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Azeez Ojulari. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cunningham. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play. but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator, we run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. He finds his man. Complete. It's Newton. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second in a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. A beautiful fake. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
At the 9-yard line.
All right, go ahead. Out.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
44. Ready.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 75. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Here we go.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
From the gun on 3rd down, Cunningham. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
A gain of 9.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season will step aside.
Ready.
Here's Achane to start the drive. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Sanders now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cunningham. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Cunningham. This one in. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime.
All right, come on.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And he rifles one incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Newton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5. Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
2 yards.
Second and 8 coming from the 19.
Second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Cunningham looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Cunningham to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants. And it's the former Giant still giving them nightmares, Saquon Barkley. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles get their 11th win on the year as their great season rolls on. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the LA Chargers. And this is Trey Harris. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is the running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Falcons get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. The home team's offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That third down conversion good for 23. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Here's
5.
a second and 5.
21-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready, team, with it. Set.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's the Mayer, the tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. That's Pope. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
All right. Out.
They'll drop the throw. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now Cunningham.
A short one there to Fryermuth.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now Cunningham.
Now he's going to step up and run.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Here's Cunningham. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Cunningham. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. A play fake. Now Cunningham. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back to throw. Cunningham. Screen play. Johnson. Touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Makes the score Dolphins.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Miami set to take over. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hand off to Achane to begin the drive.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Well, 207 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Ready.
On play action, here's Tua. He finds his man, complete. It's Pope. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll give this to Achane.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Go ahead.
At the 15-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throw left side complete. That's Newton. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
Field goal, a 30-yard attempt.
We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Drag the toes, and that's going to be a first down.
I can't challenge that play? Why? There's nothing to challenge. He was out of bounds. The ball hits his hands. Are his feet down? They don't look down to me. Oh, I don't know. 1. Hold on. Turn this around because I don't think he was down. His feet were down. I mean, it's kind of a moot point, but I don't know. I don't know about that one.
That's good for us Steelers.
Here we go.
First down.
Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Rig it.
Now it's Richardson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Cunningham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play in the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun. Cunningham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling.
You know, I just love that he's all of a sudden unstoppable.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. He'll find Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Steelers 20.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Ready.
Looking to pass. Tua. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off a play action. Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
The offense on third down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Tua. He finds his man, complete. It's Newton. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
At the 50-yard line.
Go ahead. Out.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Mayer. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Steelers.
From the gun, it's Tua. He completes it to Henry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
On the handoff, it's H.A. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Get set. Ready.
Now Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Ollie Gordon. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Achane. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Ready.
Achane on the counter. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 229 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, ready.
Tua going to run the sneak. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And they will take a knee here.
All right, come on. Ready, team.
And they take a knee.
Ready, team.
The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Miami, it'll be a 13th win on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.